Hey everyone, yes, I have another video. This video is for my sisters that are feeling less confident in their skin. And you know, many will say, oh, I'm secure, oh, I feel confident in the way that I look. And by the way, I am dressed, so I don't want y'all to think that I'm not dressed. I have a message for you. God made you special. He made us all special for a reason. We should all not look the same. We should all not have the same size, image, everything. I look at the ladies nowadays, you know, me being 32, those that have grown up in my same generation know that we didn't do things like get butt implants and breast implants. That's just something we didn't do, you know. We're happy with what we have, and I want you to be happy with what you have. Before you decide to go and change that, please wait and seek God, because He made you the way you are for a reason. And a lot of the women that you see that are doing those things, when you look at it, it looks artificial. It's not even real. It's like, and I promise you, it don't feel real. Have I felt it? No. But I can pretty much guarantee you it's not real. So let's just be content with what we've been given. You know, we may not have the cocoa bottle shape and all that stuff, but guess what? God will send you the right person that will appreciate you for who you are. So it's not about, everyone doesn't have to look the same. Everyone doesn't have to have the same shape. And being skinny is not definitely in. I don't care what they talking about on TMZ and all that stuff that people watch. But I don't want to look like a doggone skeleton, because I could if I wanted to. I actually went to that point one time and I was actually looking like a skeleton. You don't want to look like that. You know, enjoy your shape. Enjoy what God has given you. Enjoy it. And guess what? The person that loves you and the person that's meant for you, they're going to love it as well. And like I said before on the post that I posted, I think yesterday or the day before, I said the person who is meant for you, they're going to love you for who you are. Even if you have a little pudge or you have some extra weight, guess what? You probably had a child, most likely. Now, if you ain't had no children, I can't explain why you got a pudge for nothing. But those of us that have had children, I know I done had 4. Not to say it's an excuse to have a pudge, but it's definitely an excuse of a reason of how it's harder to get rid of it, if that makes sense. Now, you can get rid of it, but it's much harder when you've had children versus if you have not. So those that haven't had children, I ain't got no mercy for you. I'm just gonna be real. But for those of us that have had children and things, and God has blessed us to actually give life to a whole nother human being, and they came through our bodies, girl, embrace that pooch, you know, embrace all of that. But at the same time, if you desire to get rid of it, that's fine. If you desire to don't, then don't, you know. That's the thing. Some of us women, you know, we desire to get our bodies back in tip-top shape after we have kids, and we want to get rid of that extra weight. That's fine, you know. But if you choose to just say, hey, I done had 5 kids and I'm not gonna do nothing but you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's nothing wrong with that either. As long as you're healthy and you make sure you go to the doctor and make sure your heart is healthy and your lungs and your kidneys and everything is healthy, then don't worry about your little extra weight. Unless you're trying to please somebody else, which that shouldn't be the case, because you should be able to enjoy what you have. And the main thing is be comfortable within your skin. That's one thing I was telling my soon-to-be ex-husband, or you could say ex-husband. I always told him, I said, be comfortable in your own skin. So if you love being, a certain weight, enjoy it. If you don't, then change it. But I'm not gonna make you change it because you don't like it, because I don't like it, excuse me. So if you don't like it, then you change it. But I'm okay with it. That's what love is, right? Or if you have somebody and they gain some weight and you can say, hey, baby, it's a way you can talk to your spouse or your partner and say, hey, you know what? Let's work out together. I really am uncomfortable with, the size you have become. And it's a way you can say it to where it doesn't hurt their feelings, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But just say, hey, you know what? You gained about 100 pounds since we've been together. Can we work together and just lose a little bit of that off of you? It's nothing wrong with that. So we have to be able to also accept the criticism, constructive criticism that comes along with that. So it's okay with that, as long as they come to you the right way, then it should be okay. So with that being said, I have nothing else to say. I just wanted to say, love yourself, because God made you the way he made you for a reason. He made us all in his likeness. So why go change it? Why go get implants? Why go get all these all that stuff that changes your features? Because the thing is, he loves us just the way we are. And if a person is of a God, they will love you just the way you are. Because if they don't, they the wrong one. Keep that in mind. A person that don't love you the way you are is the wrong person. And if you ever decide to change your size or whatever the case may be, some women have an issue of being too small and they want to gain weight. But guess what? If he doesn't love you the way you are, and vice versa, this is for men too, because if a woman doesn't love you the way you are, I'm telling you, don't change for them. Love the person the way they are, because loving them the way they are makes them feel comfortable and everything. It's okay to voice your opinions, but don't give them a hard time. People go through different things. You never know what they're going through. Midlife crisis, who knows, menopause. I'm just having a doggone eating habit, whatever it is. But also let your partner know what you're going through so they can help you through it. It makes for a successful relationship. And I have been able to give that advice. So I will let you know that. Alright, y'all, have a good one. Don't miss the message. Looking for the mess.